I hear you.
The honor is mine.
I'm listening.
No! Look, you can't keep us trapped in the refugee sector. We can't survive there. You've got us locked in. Thanks for your help. They would have crippled me for sure. Well, they work for the Exchange, for a Quarren named Visquis. He's looking to step up in the Exchange. The only language the Exchange respects is money, so Visquis is trying to increase his profits by using the refugees here in Nar Shaddaa as a cheap labor force. We're only good to him as slaves and merchandise. He wants to keep us in one place, so he can control us. That's always been the way. Well, except lately. The Exchange has been clamping down on the refugee sector hard, and I've no idea why. They've started kidnapping people, hurting others, but there seems to be no reason to it. You don't. He comes to you, if he's got reason to. Either because you can help him out, or because you're making trouble. Either way, it's not a good thing. Whatever your reasons, thanks.
Spare a few credits, friend? All right. I don't know much beyond the refugee sector here, but I can share what I know. This sector's filled with refugees from the Jedi Civil War, and even as far back as the Mandalorian Wars, refugees and war veterans both, and anyone else who was rendered homeless by the war. The Jedi destroyed planets across the galaxy, and here's where the wreckage ended up. That's two names for one thing. It's difficult to tell in the crossfire, and the Sith were led by Jedi. In the end, it didn't make much difference. A lot of space lanes cross at Nar Shaddaa, and once here, it's hard to move on. Even fighter pilots from the war can't get work at the docks. The freighter crews are full up. There's no work here and no way out, unless you want to become a hired muscle for the Exchange, or work in a Hutt slave camp. No, should I? He doesn't sound like a Hutt. What, is he a bounty hunter or an Exchange boss? Jedi Master? There aren't any Jedi Masters in the galaxy, let alone on Nar Shaddaa. This place is a cesspit, with the Exchange and the Hutt stabbing their claws into everything. But you know, I did hear something about a bounty on Jedi, though. Something the Exchange posted. Doesn't matter, though. Aren't any more Jedi around, so no one's going to be collecting that bounty. Not much to say, except it's a high price. You need to find a bounty hunter to get more, and they've been pretty scarce lately. You might have more luck trying to find someone connected to the exchange. And I don't mean some spaceport muscle, I mean someone connected. No idea. Could be one of them crossed the exchange, and they're looking for revenge on all of them. Well, they tend to lay low. To be honest, it's like with bounty hunters. You may need to do something to get their attention. Friend, you did promise some credits in exchange for information. Look, one other thing. It's obvious you're new around here. I can tell it just by looking at you. Nar Shaddaa can be a rough place, and easy to get lost in. If you want, I can keep an ear out for you. Let you know if I hear anything. Life's been better, and every credit can go a long way. Just think it over.
I saw what you did to those exchange thugs, stranger. Can you spare a few credits, maybe help another refugee in need? Thank you, stranger. I won't forget your kindness.
Why did you do such a thing? Such kindnesses will mean nothing. His path is set. Giving him what he has not earned is like pouring sand into his hands. And would that be a kindness? What if by surviving another day he brings a greater darkness upon another? The Force binds all things. The slightest push, the smallest touch, sends echoes throughout life. Even an act of kindness may have more severe repercussions than you know or can see. By giving him something he has not earned, perhaps all you have helped him become is a target. Seeing another elevated often brings the eyes of others who suffer. And perhaps in the end, all you have wrought is more pain. And that is my lesson to you. Be careful of charity and kindness, lest you do more harm with open hands than with a clenched fist. Good. Mind what I have said. Use your power, but in its proper place.
And what did he want?
Just answers to some questions. Asked about a Jedi Master of all things.
Really? Interesting.
raktada cemense bengaru KotOR und Juchna Wataso Benkish Manensitsi. Feladip. Terewana Jun Konata della Raguno Tunna. Dai Rinturun Kavrekarepop. Charanana Gundoso, Remina Kelorak Guru Katpada, Fedorator Padano.
Sullustan's hearing is pretty sharp, if you couldn't guess from the lobes.
But Tevaka Reware, Sumukon Cherenurigrom, Mune Deriva Conodos. They're into room to walk away, Quay Wap Gerebu, and so Telepachan goes. Rendisa Gunit Nasa Forensenta Sanki Ferrasta away. Terasta Ferenza.
Big Ears here might know someone who can change the Ebon Hawk's ID signature. Could be useful for avoiding notice.
Terewana Jun Konata della Raguno Tunna. Dai Rinturun Kavrekarepop. Terewana Jun Konata della Raguno Tunna. Dai Rinturun Kavrekarepop Nala Ranshinga. They're into room to walk away, Quay Wap Gerebu, and so Telepachan goes Sabaranane, Grailgra, Charanana Gundoso, Remina Kelorak Guru Katpada, Fedorator Padon, Onajun, Senisen, Drawicha, Canel Commer. Doesn't Horinteri, Gale Risonto Shenig, Rexi, Contuns. They're into room to walk away, Quay Wapatarana, Chingaradana, Ferrar Padano.
Of course. Opened.
The bounty hunters have been laying low recently, like they're waiting for something. Ugh, the stink here in the refugee sector is worse than the rest of Nar Shaddaa. wish the exchange would pack up the refugees and ship them all off to spice camps.
Wamagro, may rangana noloja. Loka kamaran endoso ran with no chabi. Du rantama. Loka kamaran endoso ran with no chabi. Donos emeragith. Wanara gonachi drum ta sa inchobi. Ranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Kreia Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Moju.
Principles of sacrifice and charity. These are sometime. I'm afraid for what comes soon, but I have said enough. And you do not need my counsel.
Time to even the odds.
Your actions should, as always, be your own.
Where that came from?
Simu and Dasarans, Kreia Sunkun Ratung. Febko Emariam Gawata Situ Insula Raka Rakachata. Tamas Loka Kamaran Endoso Ran with no Chabi. Dur Ranamo Simu and Dasarans, Kreia Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo. Loka Kamaran Endoso Ran with no Chabi. Rantamana sobu dawacho simu poendo rakawa ichi rendu momo para makawan.